Hello, my name is Vormithrax, welcome to the channel, and today I am going to learn to play The Darkest Dungeon from Red Hook Studios. And to be more accurate, I'm actually going to relearn to play it. I've played it a very small amount back when it was originally in early access, so when it very first released. I think it only had one, maybe two dungeons at the time, so it was very incomplete, and I only played a very small amount, maybe 5 or 6 hours, and I don't even remember if I got through the first dungeon necessarily. So I do have some familiarity with the basic mechanics. I remember enough of that, but I'm very much in learning mode, so if you're an advanced or veteran Dungeons or Darkest Dungeon player, you're probably not going to find a lot here, information-wise. Maybe you'll be entertained by me wailing and getting killed a lot, but beyond that, if you're looking for hot tips or advanced strategies and such, this isn't the place to find that. So anybody new to the game and interested in following along with me as I learn how to play it, you're more than welcome, and let's find out how we can do. So the starting position I'm in here, I've done the very intro basic tutorial with the two characters, and that brought us into the basic town where the management side of the game is. All I did was investigate the stable and buy an upgrade or two for that, and then I popped into the first dungeon, and here we are. So we're just going to get right into the meat and potatoes combat portion and exploring the dungeon itself. I'm not going to go into a deep explanation of all the various game mechanics. This isn't really intended to be a how-to play video, so I'm just going to start playing it, and I may chat about certain things or strategies and things I'm remembering as I play, but it is not a full in-depth how to play tutorial type of dungeon or episode. So let's get moving. So we've got our party of 4 characters, and I think they're in the order I want them. I know that's important. I haven't even looked at their abilities and what they've got currently, so we're just going to roll through this first one as kind of a reminder of how to play. So we'll just move along here. Alright, and gotta pick a destination on the map. Alright. And that puts us in the corridor linking the rooms. Okay. I'm not sure why he got that. I think he just got a stress point.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Alright, into our first room. What do we got? Bone Rabble and Bone Rabble? Alright. And I know the order of the turns, or initiative sequence, is based on speed plus, I believe, a die roll. A d8, I think it is. You roll a d8, add it to your speed, and then it compares everybody's totals, and whoever's got the highest total gets to go first. So there is some randomness. Even though you may be the fastest with base speed, there's a chance you'll roll low and somebody else will roll high and get to go ahead of you. Alright, so remember how this works. So the little colored dots right above where it says Noxious Blast, the light ones on the left indicate where I need to be within my party order in order to use that ability, and the red dots are who on the enemy side I can affect with that ability. Like the Plague Grenade can be cast from the back of my ranks into the back of their ranks, and it affects the back 2 positions, so you can see the little linked red dots there. Healing, Disorienting Blast, Clear all corpses, shuffles a single, stuns, and I can also move. Alright, well, let's just do a Noxious Blast on, we'll do that guy. Hit for 1, and he resisted the blight. Okay, next guy, he's got Open Vein that inflicts a bleed, Pistol Shot, Grape Shot Blast, which will hit all 3 front positions, and Tracking Shot. Let's just do, well, if I do Pistol Shot, nah, we'll just do Open Vein. I think these can bleed? I'm not 100% sure. Are they undead? Nope, they've got 200% bleed resistance, so not going to bleed those guys. Alright, let's just do the direct shot.
Another abomination
Nice, critical.
cleansed from our lands.
Okay. And we're just going to do a general smite, I believe. Actually, let's try to stun him. So I did watch a tips video real quick before starting my playthrough to remind myself of a few things, and I know these little hash marks here indicate characters or enemies that still have an action this turn. So he still has an action, he hasn't gone yet. Yeah, and you can see when I point at it, actions remaining. So I'm going to try to stun him so he doesn't get an action this round. So we'll do stunning blow. And successful stun. Great. And we'll just do... I haven't taken any hits, so we'll just do dazzling light. And... alright, so he used up his turn, removing the stun. He's got now a stun resist bonus. That helps prevent chain stunning an enemy over and over and over again, so let's just finish him off. We'll still do some base damage.
Executed with impunity.
Alright, we got some gold. Take that, open the chest. I think it's already unlocked. Alright, another shovel, 2 busts, and 2 deeds. Okay. And let's go to the next room.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Shovel to get by the blockage there. And we got attacked. Did we get surprised? So the torch is fading. I remember there's the light mechanic I got to keep an eye on, at least early game especially. I don't know enough to be brave enough to travel in the complete darkness at this stage. Right click on the torch from inventory to boost the light back up. Alright, so it increases loot and player crits. It also makes it more stressful, and monsters have increased accuracy and damage. Alright, good to know. Okay, so he's the one I want to get rid of post-haste, so anything I can do to hit that back row is going to be really beneficial. That's all front row. Pistol shot can hit the back row, so let's do it. Alright, and... blade grenade will hit the back 2. Let's do that. I thought that would hit both of those. Must be misunderstanding something about that, but alright, so he's plagued. 4 damage per round for 3 rounds. And he's got 6 hit points, so he's still going to survive the round if I don't do at least 1 additional points of damage. So let's do that. Alright, that'll guarantee he dies before he gets an action. And let's do a stunning blow on this guy. Oh, he resisted it. Ouch. Fairly heavy damage to my poor frontline tank. Okay, next row, let's do... well, let's try the grape shot last. So that did hit both. So he'll be dead. Let's do a heal. Only 3. And I think I'll just finish him off.
Back to the pit.
Oh man. Alright, well that wasn't a good trade. I really need to get some healing off, but I know there's a stall mechanic that I gotta be careful of. I can't leave just one enemy alive for a period of time. Bad things will start to happen. Oh, can't use that against the front row. Alright.
Confidence surges as the enemy
Well,
crumbles.
that wasn't ideal. Now I've got two guys pretty heavily wounded. And this is a move amulet, uncommon. Plus 20% move skill chance, move resist, and minus 20 debuff resist. Alright. Just hold on to that for now. Let's boost the light level up. Alright, empty room. And which way do we want to go? Oh, we got a scouting. So it's telling us this room's a battle with treasure, battle with a curio. And then we've also got curios in the corridor. We can afford to miss, I think, one room, but both of these have something possibly good in them, so I might visit them both anyway. Let's go this way. Alright, skeleton key and citrine. Let's pop another torch. What are we at? Only 62? Alright. Now I'm kind of worried, considering how damaged I am in some spots. Cultist Brawler. Alright, 2 per round for 3 rounds. But he's still got 8 hit points, so he'll be around long enough to do some damage still. Just gonna have to hope the healer can keep that person up. Let's toss out a plague grenade. And assisted. Ouch. Lots of sanity or stress. Yay, finally a dodge. Alright, I've got to do a heal. At least I got 5 out of it. Alright, let's try to get rid of the front guy.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Alright, if we do grape shot. Yeah, let's do grape shot. Didn't quite get rid of that corpse. Leave my stinking healer alone. I can't believe I'm gonna almost max out stress after just a couple of fights. Alright, definitely picking things wrong here. Yeah, let's try this. That's more like it. Stunned and pulled to the front. At least I think that's stunned. I can't tell. There's no other than this indication. I'm not 100% sure that is stunned. Let's heal again. Heck. Okay, smite please. Get rid of this thing. No, not quite. Just not gonna let me, eh? Grape shot. 3 hit points left. Grape shot might kill the front and hit that one. Let's try it.
Press this advantage.
Alright.
Give them no quarter.
Healed for 4, got hit for 8. Not a good trade-off. Ugh. really like to go around, get at least one more heal in. What's he at? 4 hit points. Hero will suffer stress for passing the turn. Well, that's not cool. Let's shuffle you. And battlefield medicine, you. Heal you. Alright. Let's just do it.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Not since it doesn't show. Alright,
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Found some gems and some gold. Alright, and let's shuffle you guys back around. And back to the map. So scouting, I believe, is a function of your stats, and it's a party-based bonus, I believe, whether or not a scouting pulse is going to occur, and it lets you know what's in a certain range around you that you're encountering. Not sure where to see that type of info. Probably a screen I can go to look at it, but I'm not sure where it's at. Alright, let's head down this way. Alright, scattered traps will be visible on the ground. Select a hero and then click on the trap to attempt to disarm it. Some heroes are better than others. Well, I'm going to assume this guy is better. Yay. Whoops. Kinda looking like I didn't bring enough torches. Empty room. Alright. So, do we head down here? Oh, there's a trap between the rooms. I've got a curio and a battle with a curio here. Or do I head straight back here and just finish the dungeon off? I just don't know the balance really well yet. I'm gonna head straight back here and try to finish the dungeon off. I'll play conservatively for this first one, so we'll go here.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Bunch of food,
Now it must be carried home.
2 deeds and some more gold. Oh, don't have enough room to carry stuff. I don't need all that food anyway. Alright, hunger. So that's what we're going to use the food for. So eat 4 food, regain 5% health, or eat nothing and take damage plus stress. Everybody eats. Alright, another empty room. And we'll head here. Up our last torch. Alright, at least we got surprise, so all of our guys will get to go before they go. I'm going to assume these are the really dangerous ones, although at my health, I'm not liking the looks of those guys either. So I better have a real effective first round. Pretty sure... Well, I think I have to go with Grape Shot Blast here. Need lead to multiples damage. So that was a good start. Then we're going to do... Let's see, do we do Plague Grenade? Yeah, Plague Grenade on you. That time it hit both. They both got blighted. Is that going to be enough? He's at 4 hit points, and it's going to do 4 per round. So he's dead. He's blighted. Alright, so doing pretty good so far. I'm going to do Stunning Blow on this front round guy, or front line guy. Ah, he resisted the stun. Not good. Alright, do I try to stun somebody, or do I heal my frontline guy? I'm going to heal. Probably would have been better to stun.
Slowly.
Alright, that guy's dead.
This is how a life is taken.
Alright, that wasn't so bad. Alright, definitely going to do Grape Shot Blast again. So he'll be dead. Well, after he shoots me. Yay, dodge. Okay, Blight will kill him before his next action. This guy's unaffected, and he's unaffected by anything in particular. Let's do Noxious Blast on you. No damage, but he took the Blight, so that'll help. And I think we're just going to heal. Not all that effective. We got stunned as well.
The slow death. Unforeseen.
Alright.
Unforgiving.
Naturally. But I think this guy's going to die from the Blight. He's going to take 4 damage, and he's only got 3 hit points, so I need to focus on the other guy. So,
continue the onslaught.
right.
Destroy them
Let's
all.
do Battlefield Medicine. And heal. Alright.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Alright, so we can return to the hamlet or we can continue adventuring. I think... Well, let's hit continue real quick. We still have a chest here to look at. So you go to open the chest. I still have a key.
Wealth beyond measure.
4 bucks,
Awarded
a
to the
deed, a
brave
portrait.
and the foolhardy alike.
Alright, what can I toss for the portrait? Shift click to discard it. Alright, discard, take. Okay, and that should be it. Quest complete. And out we go. Achievement unlocked. Alright, seems like a pretty good haul of heirlooms to me, but being how new I am to the game and how long it's been since I did play it a little bit, I have no idea if that's a good haul or not. But all in all, I think it went pretty well. It took more damage than I probably should have in a few spots, but that's part of the learning process. How we doing on experience? Alright, so 2 guys are going to get some kind of attributes. Ooh, Dark Temptation. Prone to investigating the dark arts. And second wind. Plus 10% damage if hit points is below 50%. Alright, not too bad. Naturally. And he just got Dark Temptation. Alright. We can see their progress. Shows their stress values. Alright, return to town. And we can sell unwanted trinkets directly from your trinket inventory. I think I've only got the one, maybe two.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Alright, negative quirks, severe negative quirks. Over time, some negative quirks will lock into place and become severe. Severe negative quirks cost much more to remove in the sanitarium. Alright. So, if we get something we really don't want on a guy, we gotta make sure we get rid of it earlier rather than try to get rid of it later. I don't know what that effect is going to be for those guys that have the temptation to dark arts. I'm assuming that means they're going to fiddle with things in the dungeon that they really don't have any business fiddling with on their own initiative. Tavern's now unlocked and the Abbey's now unlocked. Alright. So you can see we've got little exclamation points on both of those, and I think I'm going to... Yeah, we'll go ahead and fiddle around with some buildings for a short bit, and then I'll call the episode to a close. I'm going to try to keep the episodes down to one dungeon run per episode. I'm not sure how much of the in-town fiddling I'll keep on camera. I might do some of that in between episodes. We'll kind of see. With the first few we might do on camera, just so anybody that's never seen the game can see kind of what's involved. This is pretty much the party management screen. This is where you're going to submit your guys for healing of both health and stress. Actually, I think health doesn't matter. I think it's just stress. So we've got to manage their stress levels, and various buildings in here have different methods of removing their stress. I think it takes them out of the dungeon rotation for a week. It's basically, everything's kind of turn-based in this mode. It's 1 week between dungeon runs, so when you put somebody in one of these buildings to relieve their stress, they're basically doing that for the week. So that's why it's important to make sure you hire up a bunch of adventurers, you level a bunch of adventurers, because sometimes your guys will just be so stressed out or so beaten down that you need to take different people in. You can't rely on the same group over and over again. So I know and I remember from the previous info I had on the game and from my playthrough, you do not want to get attached to your people. They are going to get stressed and go insane and die, and it's not like a standard RPG where you just pick your party and they're the ones you're happy with and you survive with through the entire adventure. In this one, it's a party management game. We're going to be hiring red shirts out of this stagecoach just to throw them knowingly, suicidally into dungeons to get money. So there is a grinding aspect to the game in a couple of different ways, and it is a roguelike, roguelite, maybe both, in that you don't want to get attached to a character. They're going to die as part of the process. So it's managing the character pool as a whole, as well as the individual traits, both good and bad, that they acquire. So we'll kind of get into that as time goes by. So tavern, see what they say.
Cards and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
Alright, so stress relief. Relieve stress by taking part in activities at the tavern and abbey. Each activity has different side effects. Experiment to find the best activity for each hero, depending on their quirks. Committing a hero to an activity locks them in that activity until the next week. You'll have to take a different hero with you on your next quest. Alright, pretty much what I just jabbered about. So there's different slots. Looks like this guy's picking up the one gaming hall slot. Drink your cares away, pleasures of the flesh. And what upgrades can we do? Improves the bar facilities, improves the gambling facilities, and improves the brothel facilities. Alright, that takes those types of curios to do the upgrades. I'm going to hold off on that. I probably do need to get her into from stress relief, but we'll have to see what's available in the stagecoach for recruiting new heroes before we check that.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight.
Alright.
The abbey calls to the faithful.
Depending on the character and the quirks that they've got, you might want to go to either the tavern or the abbey. And similar setup here, improves meditation, prayer, and flagellation facilities. So we'll hold off on that. Let's check our stagecoach. So these are the 4 characters we can now recruit this week. I don't believe it costs anything to recruit them, so they're level 0. You just drag them into the party if you want them. I've got a max of 9 that I can have currently, and Jester, Occultist, Bounty Hunter, Abomination. I don't have another Vestal that I can bring in, which would be the replacement healer I could use. I think there's, maybe the Occultist is the other healer type. I think that's the case, so we'll grab the Occultist.
To fight the abyss,
that way we have an alternate for healing. I have no idea. I don't think Abominations and Jesters were in the game when I played it the first time, so I don't really know what these guys do. Abomination sounds cool though. Let's go ahead and grab him.
Tortured
and him.
Reclusive.
Honestly,
this man is more dangerous.
I don't see why we shouldn't just grab everybody since we haven't hit our max. I can toss people out again next week once we've got new recruits. Alright, do we want to upgrade again? We're short to do another slot for the number of heroes, but we've got the 4 per week. That's the thing I wanted to make sure I had the minimum of. So if my whole team basically goes down or gets so stressed out that they have to get relief in the town, I can drag whatever 4 guys show up into a dungeon. Alright, increases the size of the roster, so I can increase my roster amount, and provides a chance of higher level recruits appearing in the stagecoach. Alright, this one I'm not as concerned about for now, but I am thinking I'm going to do this one, and I don't have enough of the deeds to upgrade that again, but that raised our roster amount to 12, so next week I'll be able to grab all 4 next recruits. After that I'll probably have to get a little more picky and choosy about who I grab and decide to use in between each. So we'll pop out of there. And let's go ahead and send her into the Abbey. Actually, can I look at the... right click to look at the details. Been forever since I've looked at this screen. Rename. Alright, that's cool. Apprentice Vestal. I can dismiss. That's the way to do that. Level info. Dipsomania. Intense craving for alcohol. I see. Does that mean I should or should not send her to the tavern? I'm not sure just how that's going to affect me. Base stats, equipment. So I know these are the base equipments and you can get upgrades for them. And I think these are 2 trinket slots. Okay. The pervert positions and targets for this class. These are the currently activated skills. How do you unlock? I don't remember if these are level based, if they unlock as you level up, or what. I think it randomizes which ones you get, although it might guarantee 1 or 2 of them for your base class. Alright, camping skills, that also is locked. So I'm assuming that'll unlock. Alright, so Dipsomania was the thing I wanted to look at. Weapon Tinker, minus 20% weapon upgrade cost. Alright. I don't know whether it's good or bad to send her to the tavern with that alcohol craving. So we're going to go here. We're going to pick Peace Through Meditation, spend the money, and pop back out. Alright, I think I'm going to bring the episode to a close right there. So, great game. I'm looking forward to getting back into it and learning all about it, so I hope you'll join me on my learning journey and derive some entertainment from, I'm sure, what will be a lot of wailing, gnashing of teeth, and bloody deaths on my part. So do stick around. Make sure you do hit the like, subscribe, and comment options. That helps me let me know how I'm doing and how much interest you have in the content that I'm providing on the channel. So if this is something you're interested in, do let me know either through the comment section, or I've got my Discord channel linked in the description as well. So I'd be happy to hear from you there and chat about this or any of the other games I cover on the channel. And I hope to see you in the next episode and in future content. So have a good day. Bye-bye.